Hello, happy Wednesday. And it's a 4 day week again. I think I need to do this every week. Who's with me? Unfortunately, there's nobody I can ask or write to or send an email for it to be considered. Hi, can I have a 4 day week? Oh, let me think about that. Should you have a 4 day week? Do you want? Yes, I'd like a 4 day week every week. Not possible. Hey ho. But I do enjoy bank holiday, even if you don't do anything, that you don't have anything planned. It's just having a shorter week more so than having a 3 day weekend. Just that not having that Sunday feeling. And I suspect it would be another day, wouldn't it? I'd like to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, please, to myself in an email. See what happens. Where does that go? Someone the other day, and I love it because it's definitely a generational thing, and luckily we are moving away from it. I swore the other day I'd bang something, and I do like swearing. And don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place, but I do like it. It's like a feeling. I like to get things off my chest. Sometimes it just comes out, and I'm like, yeah, and it makes me feel better. So I swore really loudly, and somebody, female, a bit older than me, went, "Oh, it's not very ladylike." Wow. And it wasn't the fact that I swore; it was the fact that an older person who didn't do very much for our generation, and now it was us that did for the next generation coming up. Thought that ladylike was still being used in 2025. So I was a bit more shocked by that, and I just went, "Oh, okay, favourite word." Not going to apologise. Again, time and place, but sometimes just I wonder if they would have said that to a bloke who was sort of very manly like, is it? No, probably not. So I always figure that if someone was to say something to me, would they say it to a bloke, and then I'll come back with a sort of a retort. And I just sort of looked, well, this generation doesn't think like the 50s because it doesn't exist, Jenny. It doesn't exist, so we have to move on. Something was put up yesterday, which I found was really funny, that the lovely Dawn French had put something up about being asked to, think about stepping in being the Pope. And it got a lot of controversy, and it was meant to be a tongue in cheek, and it was funny. Obviously, Vicar of Dibley, if you're familiar. But there was a two. I'm Catholic, and I thought it was funny. It's about time we give it to a female comedian, and let her use the Pope mobile. It's a joke, but there are some, I don't know, and it does seem to be the old generation that struggles with, I don't know, jokes. I'm not saying it's all. I just find when I look at socials, sometimes there is a generational people that will have a go at someone for swearing or having a joke about something, yet will actually be really awful on social media like Facebook and have an opinion about something which is actually more harmful. Because having an opinion about not being some nice to people is actually more harmful. Like the Met Gala last night, fabulous outfits. Come on, I just loved it. Apparently, it was all there was a theme going on. Dandyism, is that a word? All very dandy. And there was some absolutely cool outfits, and I'm thinking if I could rock that, I, I'd be there too. But there was the people having their say, which they're always going to do, and they're always going. And what all it does actually, whether you're a lover or a hater of people's fashion, is just actually get it more into the atmosphere of what everyone's talking about. So, what are you actually doing? But to be critical about something and be say what you feel sometimes is actually more harmful than say what everyone's wearing, or maybe someone just shouting at the car because it did me a din. Hey who. Lots of things coming up. Please do look at our socials because we're constantly sharing stuff. There's loads of stuff going on, and I will mention them again. The lovely Lunar Aura. If you want a space as well as the lots and lots of local events going on, it's a fabulous space for pop-ups, whether they're a one-off, a weekly thing, a monthly thing, someone to come and try out their idea, whether it's something that's holistic, whether it's something for children, whether it's something that you want to try. Sort of the lovely Louise Hughes is going to be doing another pop-up for menopause. And then you've got the midwives coming back to do like 4 sessions. They're just examples of stuff that's going on in Lunar Aura. But if you're wanting also a space to try something out, to try something within the community, it's perfect. And it does have two accesses. You can go to the front stairwell between the co-op and the greengrocers, or you can go around the back as well. So it is very accessible and it's a really beautiful space. So go on to Luna Aura and go and speak and contact Amy, and you can ask her lots of questions. Did you see the blog on Friday? I did put lots of information up, and we did speak and touch on it about the yellow lines that are proposed on Main Street and Nylands. They've already been done. I hadn't think they had been done. I did the vlog last week and then drove past and like, oh, the traffic regulations order has already had them put in. So I have gone back and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for them to come back about my idea of intermittent yellow lines, because Garforth is getting extremely congested and a lot of it is just down to cars. And, you know, the council doesn't have any money to dig divots out. And if they do, can you let us know? Just I mean, what would make most sense is to have dig a massive gap in the path on islands, move the path a little bit, obviously taking trees into consideration, and then we could go in. But they don't have the money, I suspect, to do stuff like that. So we just need to manage, because these housing estates come on, and then Garforth gets, and towns, not just Garforth, gets more consumed by traffic. So we need to figure out a system of how to manage it. So I'll wait to see if we get anything back. Stop and Shop, a little bit of a shout out. Obviously, it is spring. We are having much better weather, and the rest of the week, albeit it being quite cold this morning, very early on, it's quite nice outside, and it's going to be very sunny for the rest of the week. Maybe not the temperatures we've had, but certainly nicer. So what that means is a trip to Peas of Garforth, for all your springy up and coming barbecues. And then you can drive to Willow Park Farm on the way to Barwick and pop in there for your meat, for your barbecue. And it's great, Willow Park Farm. It's really good on your pocket with regards to how much things cost. Brilliant if you're having a big barbecue, lots of people, because there's huge bits of meat. So have a think, drop in at Peas, get all the things that you need for your barbecue, including gas if you're a gas barbecue, coal, wood logs, flowers if you want to make your barbecue area look nice. Lots of things at Peas that can actually make the spring out in the garden coming into summer nicer. We have two new, as mentioned last week, we do have two new members coming on this week, Morehouse, and we're also having Curbside Cravings at Garforth. You might have seen them. They do sort of semi-reside at Perfectly Batch Bar. They do a lot of pop-ups there when they have an event on, but they are also outside caterers. So they do lots of cool things for events. So pizzas, hot dogs, really, good, cool street food. And if you have a look at their page, Curbside Cravings, and by the end of today, we will have all their information up on the website. And we will do a little hello, welcome to our new members, so you can get an idea of who they are, where they are, and what they do. So welcome to Morehouse Opticians and to Curbside Cravings. We have today put up a social media hints and tips scheduled post, because lots of people ask me all the time who are not, their background's not marketing. And as I've said in the past, for example, if you are a hairdresser, you get taught at college to do your hair, style your hair, colour the hair, but not necessarily how to market it. So, and then social media has been a presence since sort of Facebook 2004-5, and then obviously Instagram followed, and then TikTok and Twitter and all them other platforms. Don't use them all. Use the ones that matter to your market. So if you're a hairdresser and a lot of your clients are of an age, say, I don't know, 30 plus, then Facebook's probably your platform to use. Get a post out at least 3 times a week. Posting every day is not a strategy, because the algorithm will just be like, you posted too much and spamming people. Do 3 really good posts, and then add to stories to socials if you're using Instagram and Facebook. Connect them too, but look at the ones that where you're going to get most of your business from. Sort of Facebook sometimes is the one that you just need. As long as you do that well, you get the content out, you get some good pictures, you get some good drawing people in call to action words, then you've got it sorted. We have put some details up on the website and onto Facebook and Instagram, just to give you an idea of the hints and tips of social media, should you just be going, I don't know what to write. Have a beautiful week. And is it 4-day week next week? No, it's in the end of the month, but it's coming.